Welcome to another episode of the Building Bridges Gateway program, coming to you from A9 TV Istanbul, and we are broadcasting in cooperation with WTPN and American Network. Our goal is to bring peace, love and brotherhood to all mankind, regardless faith, race or nationality. Today we have another distinguished guest, and my friend Serkan will introduce him to you now.
Today our guest is Mr. Sergei Konoplyov. Welcome, Mr. Sergei, to our show. Mr. Sergei, can you hear me?
Yes, thank you for inviting me.
Okay. Mr. Sergei is the director of the Harvard Black Sea Regional Security Program and executive director of the U.S.-Russia Security Program. He served as acting director of Eurasia Foundation of Ukraine, Belarus, and Moldova in 1994 to 1996. A former officer of Soviet Armed Forces, Mr. Konoplyov served in several military missions in Africa, Latin America, and Central Asia. A graduate of Moscow Military Institute, he also holds a degree from Kyrgyz University in journalism and a master's degree in public administration from Canada School of Government. Since 1998, he has been a member of the International Institute of Strategic Studies in London. He is also a NATO fellow and received his PhD at the Kiev University for International Relations. Since 2000, Mr. Konoplyov has served as assistant to the head of the National Security Committee of the Ukrainian Parliament. Welcome again, Mr. Konoplyov. We are going to place some questions from Turkey as well as from US, and our fellow Jerry is watching us. Welcome to the show also, Jerry. Mr. Konoplyov, our first question is regarding your profession. As we know, you are the director of Harvard Black Sea Regional Security Program and US-Russia Security Program. Would you please tell us what are the underlying goals of this program, and are these already achieved by the program? Could you give more detail about the program?
Yes, the Black Sea Security Program was created in 2000. The main goal of this program was to bring people working in the security sector from former Soviet countries and from former socialist countries of Europe to meet with their counterparts, mainly in the United States, but also in Europe. So a typical program would consist of 25 security managers of Armenia, Azerbaijan, Georgia, Turkey, Moldova, Ukraine, Bulgaria, Romania, and first we will go to a place in Europe. Okay, the aim it's a program at Harvard Kennedy School, which deals with public administration in different forms. So I work for the national security program, so I deal with programs on national security. And since I come from background, I was born in the Soviet Union before, and I've been to probably all of those countries. We decided that after the breakdown of Soviet Union, it's important to bring security managers of Black Sea countries, and I'm talking about the wider Black Sea area. I know that Turkey mostly deals with the littoral countries around the sea, but we bring all countries connected to the Black Sea from former Soviet Union and Eastern Europe for a program. Part of this program is offered in Europe, and for instance, we will bring a group of 25 people to NATO, and after a couple of days, we will go to United States, to Boston, Massachusetts, and we'll offer a 1-week program for these people, and we'll also invite representatives of the U.S. Department of Defense, the Pentagon. So we mix a group, and we discuss different issues. We discuss the role of Iran, the war in Afghanistan, weapons of mass destruction, U.S.-Russia relations, energy security. So a variety of securities, so people from different countries could openly discuss those issues and express their views of their American counterparts. So this is for the Black Sea program. Another program is called U.S.-Russia Security Program. This program started even in 1991 after the Soviet Union collapsed. And again, the idea was to bring Russian generals to the United States and let them meet U.S. generals so they could discuss different issues and express their own opinions, sometimes very contradictory, sometimes having completely opposite points of view. But in any case, this is a neutral academic environment which gives opportunity to senior managers in security to express their views freely. So this is, as a nutshell, what we do here with those two programs.
So this is what I understand is, the aim of both programs is to bring the people together from the national security for different countries. You told me about 23 countries, right?
Well, we're talking about Black Sea countries. So in this case, we're bringing people from Black Sea countries. I can name them. It would be Turkey, of course.
Okay.
That would be Russia, Ukraine, Moldova, Georgia, Armenia, Azerbaijan, Romania, and Bulgaria.
So the aim of both program is to bring the people together and then to have them to communicate, and let nothing to be unspoken, nothing
You're
to be...
absolutely right. You're absolutely right. This is the main. We're not solving problems. We just offer them an opportunity to talk freely within themselves.
I
A
understand.
unique opportunity that they cannot do it in their day-to-day life.
I understand. So, from the Cold War time, the biggest problem was that, there was not proper communication between many countries, and maybe people were misunderstanding each other. Now they understand properly each other, and they stress their, cons and pros, and they stress their advantages, and at the end, the peace can be established easier since there's a communication, yeah? This is it.
Absolutely. So in this particular reason what we're doing, and this is exactly what you doing with your program.
Yes,
because,
exactly, yes.
Many times, for instance, we brought people to Turkey, one of the most important countries in the region, and we brought generals from Armenia, and those generals from Armenia were going to Ankara, meeting with security managers of Turkey, visiting general staff of Turkey, and I think it's really important and
Yes.
treat it well. The same when we do a program in Armenia, we invite people from Turkey, and believe me, those people are treated extremely well. We understand that there are some issues and problems existing between countries, but we try to put people together, and we try to create a critical mass of people who are not against each other.
And Jerry, do you have any comment? This is a very important, committee that they are holding there. Do you have?
Well, yeah, the aim of bringing people together just for communication is definitely something we have in common with our programs and with the programs that Mr. Konoplyov is with. The main problem I think we have around the world is not communicating.
Exactly.
And that's always been a problem, especially when you're talking about Cold War. It wasn't just the U.S. and Russia that weren't communicating. It was the U.S. and Europe and Russia and the Middle East. I mean, almost every country in the world was going off of propaganda of somebody else. So the lack of communication that we had at that point caused a lot of problems. And there's still problems in communication, but like I said, with the programs that Mr. Konoplyov is helping with, and the ones that we're doing is like on our shows and other shows like this, that's the main goal is to get people talking, get past their differences, and I agree exactly with what he said, that we're humans first, and I think everybody has to look at that from that aspect,
Yes.
and to get past the personal differences, to look at the logical and workable similarities that we have together with our views, and find a spot to work from instead of working from places where we know we can't work together. If we start out in places where we know we can work together, and with the ideas and the thoughts that we have together, from that we can grow into working on other ideas. So the communication anywhere around the world is imperative.